We're back. How's everybody doing? Did you miss us? We missed you. Now, we got to give everybody a little bit of time to jump in. Here we go.
Go ahead. And
all right, we're checking in with people. We got to make sure that our next one is up and ready.
Somebody just joined, which is good.
That's right. So it's working. Yeah, that was a great little spicy cocktail. So I think what we got to do is I'm going to... I think I need to... Folks, we're going to just take 2 seconds here.
And we're still waiting for people to join.
Yeah, so let's take a second here.
Yeah, the reason we have to flip over, and some people don't realize, is it's not so much of YouTube or Twitch. It's Facebook, correct?
Facebook. They do not like you to be on that long.
Great, so all right.
Yeah, so we have to break the transmission.
I need to walk in there.
I'll explain it. We have to break the transmission so that everybody can see it at the same time. So we break it. It allows Facebook to be synced up with us.
What?
But sorry that we have to do it, but it's just one of the rules of Facebook, not us. So.
What? I'm confused.
What?
I wasn't paying attention to what happened.
You're not on unless you want to be out right now. Extreme close up. All right, let's go out and see what everybody's doing out there.
Hey, Peggy.
Well, we see Peggy's all rested in, enjoying the show.
Here comes the Denver. Hi.
Watching you.
I hear that. Well, look at this.
Oh my God. You're on camera, Dad.
Sorry, buddy. I've heard, rumor is that lunches, the chefs have walked down steps, Chef Craig and Chef Zach, and has let us know that lunch will be ready here in about 15 minutes, so it's always good for us to. So, does that not look like the coziest right there? Look at that. Peggy just enjoying Denver.
Will I be on camera if I sit here?
No.
Okay.
All right.
You know what I would like?
What is that?
I would like a phone call. Somebody's got to have you out there. I feel like somebody...
Is it on? You sure it's working?
Yeah, that'd be awkward.
Working.
By the way, when that one rings,
What?
you hit speaker on this one. Talk so everybody can hear. That's behind it, in case it rings. Folks, come on. There's got to be somebody out there who wants to talk to us.
Oh.
Phone number's not up right now.
The phone... Oh, actually, we got to reset this.
Hey, are these dead?
Whatever you can say, you can say. They were just... I had too many of them.
Okay, so you don't want them up there?
How do...
Give it to me. I'll do it. I got it. For your information, it's back.
We are not on break. We're just giving people a little bit of time to join. So maybe that is kind of a break.
I guess.
It might be defined as a break there.
So right here?
But as Paul mentioned right before we reset, it's not.
I don't need it. I just...
You're in there?
Yeah.
You're,
Oh. Now we really were offline there.
we're offline.
That was me. That was me.
So now the phone number should work.
No, that was legit. That was the first time where it was legit. I tried to call it and it didn't work. So I want to make sure we have a certain somebody whose cocktail this is that I would think would be anxious to chime in.
Today we
You know, somebody that started off the day with a lot of, you know, big words and challenges and.
Yeah. We're up to, we got 7 now. So,
Time.
not everybody's rejoined, but
We'll get there. This is our. We're getting there, folks. Again, want to thank everybody for being part of this, jumping in, watching, donating. Alan, what's our count right now?
donating over here
Yeah, on the red phone.
on the red phone. I'll hold that total.
Do you want me to answer it?
Yeah, hit.
Hit that?
Yep.
No, did I pick it up?
No, just talk.
Oh. That's scary.
Hello?
Hey, do you like that? That's our. We're,
I'm attaching the post in my eye.
yeah, we're well, we got new folks. We're training. It doesn't happen overnight.
I don't know. You're working it good, though.
Yeah. So you, I believe this is your cocktail.
I know I'm ready, man. I'm waiting on you to make it, and then I'm going to judge, and I'm going to vote with my dollar.
Vote with dollar. Oh, I see. So this is now we've turned it. So now the challenge.
Wait.
Hold on.
Wait.
Nail it good. Then we vote.
All right. Shelb.
So I'm going to watch you make it, and then I'm calling back in.
All right. Well, hold on, because I'm gonna put it all on the line for this one. So you get yourself ready,
Hey,
and we'll have this for you. Are you ready?
all right. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch and then call back in. Good?
Deal. That's fair.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So I think what I just heard is somebody wants to challenge you to do it perfect. And she wants to watch so closely that she doesn't even want to be on the phone.
Oh yeah,
She
she's
wants to make sure you do this right.
yeah.
I don't know what that means.
What do you mean? What he said?
No, the note. Am I missing something on that?
Yeah. But I want you to. All right, we're there. All right, hold on. We got people trying to donate. So
Let me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought the TV was frozen. You were so still on.
I know we
Ellen, have Dad show you my PowerPoint later.
All right.
When's later?
Oh yeah, it'll be later.
Yeah. It was hard.
As it not today.
So this appears to be Colleen. Colleen.
Colleen Rocks.
Colleen Rocks.
Yeah,
Colleen Rocks.
this is hers.
Hi, baby boy.
Dad, you have a cat.
Of course we do.
Look.
He came back and said hello.
Clearly.
Right there.
Yeah. Good job.
All right, so here we go. You ready?
Please show.
So Colleen has actually a very curious cocktail that she has a lot of people ask her about, and
Magic.
huh?
It's magic.
It is magic,
Come here.
and so basically when and this is kind of a Midwest thing, I believe, and what we're about to learn and discover is what is called the classic red beer.
A red beer.
A red beer.
Right.
So a red beer, it's one of the simplest drinks. It's basically a beer and then topped off with tomato juice, spicy or not spicy. We're gonna spice ours up a little bit. I got a little Tabasco sauce right here.
Oh, I want him to do it so bad.
So we got a tiny little, just a little bit of Tabasco sauce. We'll do that. So now the red beer, also known as a spicy beer, and actually is predated though by the michelada, which we almost did. So the michelada is the original red beer, and this was actually created in San Luis, Mexico, at the Club del Porto by Miquel Espever, and he's the one who originally. Oh yeah, somebody's gonna get. But the beauty of this is how easy it is. So basically, beer, tomato juice. You can go Bloody Mary mix. You can go spicy if you want it. Red beer.
Yeah.
Red beer.
Then, if you want to spice it up a little bit, little
baby Tabasco.
little Tabasco, right?
Yeah.
Spice it up, and then turn around, and you can also throw a little. Knives. I got new knives.
Oh, hold on. I got it. All right. Okay, they were clean.
So that again, this is our red beer.
Come in.
Oh, you're good. We're gonna
I got all the fancy
throw all of our fancy things.
Oops,
The only fancy thing I
Sorry.
need is a knife. All I want's a knife. Oh, or
I
everything.
I stepped on her ingrown toe. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
And then a lot of fancy stuff.
Some serious
Squirt a
going
little
there.
lemon. Take the bite out of it. That is a classic red beer. Delicious. However, because she wanted something special and something crazy, I've always thought and heard and believed there's one more step in this realm of red beers, and that is what is called the red eye. Uh-oh. Here she comes. We lost her. You there? Hello? She hung up. She wasn't ready.
So they're ready. You're good.
All right.
Ew.
But the red eye is the last step in the cocktail of red beer, and that is
See Alan's face.
Ew, oh my god.
1 egg in
He is
in our drink.
Foul. That's so.
Blue Monkey Quarantina.
You just killed it. That donation just dropped to the floor.
Come on, we got a true red eye here.
That's gross.
Thank you.
Look,
I got Alan covered up.
that is so gross. I had a big ticket already to send to you, a big check.
You said you wanted it crazy.
No, I can't pay for substandard behavior. That was substandard behavior. Oh my God! If a waiter ever delivered that to me, I don't know what I'd do.
Oh, you wouldn't have ordered it. You would have ordered you would have got just your plain red beer.
I would have. That's exactly right.
Well, we started with that.
That's gross.
So actually we could also make this vegan. We've learned this trick.
Can we go get the garbanzo?
No. Did you see our vegan egg drink earlier?
No, I missed that one. What was that?
We learned, get ready for this, that for a cocktail, instead of an egg white, you can actually include or omit the egg white and use chickpea
Apparently,
juice.
The marmoters just walked in.
That's a good idea.
And that will act as the egg white. And we did it. We made 2 cocktails that were called for egg white. And well, it was interesting.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting. I'm gonna have to try that.
It was tasty, but earthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. It was earthy.
What they say?
So Jeff, they just showed up. He's the one who shared that with us. The fact that you can do a vegan egg white drink by using garbanzo bean juice.
Genius.
Yeah. Strong word, but yeah.
A little dramatic, a little extra.
little extra.
A little extra. That's how I roll.
Yep. But it was what was interesting about it is that the 2 cocktails side by side, the garbanzo version was a brighter purple pink color than the all natural.
And it
Well, I
also
guess they're both natural, but
Separated faster.
separated faster.
tasted more
Yeah.
raspberry.
Yeah, it had a earthier flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the spicy.
Oh, this
Probably
is
not as
spicy.
fluffy either, right?
No, it had a nice mouthfeel still. I mean, but it was just weird. I don't know how it worked, but
Finish
Oh,
it. Yeah.
it's crazy what people will come up with, isn't it?
I know. Just as crazy as putting an egg in a drink.
I was just gonna say, just like that move.
Yep.
That's the nuttiest thing I've ever seen.
No,
Well, you asked for it.
You said nutty. You wanted crazy. We deliver.
Well, let me tell you something. If I ever do that on any of our trips together, aliens have invaded my body.
Good to know. Hey,
Oh.
everybody's got to have a safe word.
So it's red eye, apparently.
Yeah. It's
It's not red beer, it's red eye.
and it's kind of like one of those things. It's that game of what you would serve somebody if you were telling them you're going to break up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So the
All
Weed-
right. Well, that's a good one.
the Wiedemans play that game, introduced me to that game. So there's like things that they would serve each other if they were trying to quietly tell each other goodbye.
Yeah.
So
Like if Chris
Okay.
if Chris served you this beer with the egg in it, you would know it's on the edge.
yeah,
That's the message.
That's a message. Yeah.
That's the message. Well, that can't be happening right now because you clearly want some money, so we can't be breaking up.
Oh gosh, no. Well, I'm also the one drinking it, not you. So
Good point.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you are pretty safe.
thank goodness those are fresh eggs that we know the source of.
They were organic. Yeah. She said, "Thank goodness they're fresh eggs."
Yeah. Thank goodness. That does help. That you're right.
Yeah. It's protein.
Alan's gagging, by the way.
Yeah.
As he looks up. Actually, Alan stopped looking up at the bar. He can't make eye
Can't even look.
contact.
It's so gross. It sank to the
Can you
bottom.
just imagine that slithering down your
Oh, God.
That'll hit every gag reflex. Every gag reflex.
Well, we had to have one.
They're so
Ah. Ugh. Well, all right. Let's talk money. What do you think we should do here?
Well, I don't know, because I think whatever Christine, she's already done hers. So anything you want to do, let's be very clear, would be honored and would be fantastic. Literally every dollar counts.
I love that. You guys are doing good, right?
Yeah,
You know what we're at today?
we are at.
Telethon?
Well, telephone totals right now are $7,150.
So off of the phone, since we started, is $7,150.
7,100. Well, how about we just take that straight to 7,500? So what am I giving? 350?
Yes,
Let's
Sweet.
do that.
done,
How about we do that?
done. We're at 7,500.
Numbers.
I love it.
Alan's gonna appreciate that too because he likes even numbers.
He does.
Yes, agreed.
And then
It's divisible by 32.
and everybody out there, the push is on. If we can get up to 2,500, I can talk Shelby into doing this telethon one more time next year.
highly doubt that.
Well, we've already decided we're flying in, so you got
What?
No, I'm sorry. The total goal has to be 10,000 call in before I even consider.
All right. We got
We got-
six.
A couple more hours.
We got 6 hours.
Yeah.
We can do this.
Wait, 8 hours.
Yeah.
8. Yeah. Sorry, I was adding 6 and 2.
7.5.
Yeah.
technically, but
7.5.
Good for you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, let's make it happen, man.
All right. We got your group's cocktails next.
I know. I love it. My pet hospice group. I can't wait.
All right. Tell them to get ready. We're jumping on.
All right, I will.
And
All
I
right.
don't want this to happen again next year, so I'm okay with.
Oh no. We're making it happen.
I am at our. I don't even remember my name.
It's good for you.
You guys are funny.
No.
All right, go rock it.
You
All
think
right.
I'm
Thanks,
kidding.
Colleen.
Okay, bye, guys.
Paul,
Those are fine. Yeah.
I just entered cocktail number begins with a 5.
Whoa, we're at 50. Here,
Begins with a 5.
nobody's gonna.
Hey,
We're on 50?
We're in 50.
look at that.
No.
Oh,
no.
Oh my god, stop. There is one down there. Yes, it's actually gross.
All right.
You got a tissue back there?
We no, of all the things, folks, we are getting there. We're at number 50. That is the 3. Let's see, what are we? 2/3 of the way done. Would you agree with that?
We are exactly 2/3 of the way done.
2/3 of the way done. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, picking up speed toward down that hill now.
Yeah, running down that hill.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Running-
Like that.
Running down that hill.
Is that a song?
No.
You should sing it.
Sorry.
I do want to point out,
Yes.
year over year, Red Phone donations. Last year total,
Go on.
8,300.
Wow. So
We're at 7,500 right now.
we got to get the 83. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
I admit I'm torn. I am literally 50-50 right now on next year.
Okay.
But I've also, we've been going for 15, 16 hours straight.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm allowed to be on the fence. But I know this: if we hit that mark, if we bust 10,000 just off of that Red Phone, people calling in said I'm donating. We're gonna have to do it.
How many beers are in the system like right now?
How many what?
Beers have you had? I wanna-
Beers?
Yeah, like
Oh, not many.
Not many.
really?
Yeah.
No.
That surprises me.
Maybe a couple.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
not many at all.
No, mostly cocktails.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
But no, we're okay. All right. So here's our next one. Are we ready?
Oh, we are ready.
All right. All right. So hold. Hold. Just another card. The one I threw when I was on 49, 45.
Good man.
All right. So we have a new group up here right now. All right. This is the International Association of Animal Hospice and Palliative Care. So basically, this is a hospice association for pets, and great group.
Nice.
Do a lot. Yeah.
Nice.
Stuff you don't think about.
Yeah.
But in today's world, pets. There's a great way to handle and treat them, and through that final stage, and it's a great group, and it's growing. Colleen.
I was say, did I hear you say Colleen's?
She's. I don't know.
What the world?
I don't know her exact title, but
Okay.
I know she is. She's up there,
Right.
She's not like general counsel like me, down here with all these other
all the
councils.
specific councils.
Yes, with the specific and extraordinary and great and fantastic, and then
Just
general.
You're just general.
down here general. So she's up there, obviously. It says rocks right after her name,
It does.
so that's obviously a big deal.
Do you-
I don't have
You don't
anything
have
like that.
you
No,
know,
no, I have just Paul.
Dot Jen.
Huh?
Dot Jen.
Yeah.
All that Jen?
Dot Jen. So we did so for this group not long ago, I was invited to actually do a little virtual cocktail show. So I met some of these folks. Do we have anybody online right now?
I believe so.
We got a couple.
We're double digits. Double digits. We're just maintaining up there.
There we go. I'm surprised the phone's not ringing and people donating.
We're 800 away from beating last year's red phone totals.
So step one. Step one, let's beat last year's total.
Absolutely.
I agree. And then we go from there.
Then we're going for Telethon number
Then we go for Telethon. Telethon number 3. So anyway, I got a chance to do a cocktail for this group not long ago, virtual. And we did a few. Basically, go on.
Executive director.
Oh,
Coley.
Yeah. Not general director?
No. She's up here.
It's way up there.
Yeah. She's not.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Like me, I'm not executive counsel.
No.
Just general. Peons, yeah.
I mean, that's the first level.
I'm drinking eggs in
you got eggs in your red beer.
I get eggs in everything. They're never cooked. But that's the level I'm at. I'm just general.
Right.
When you become executive,
you can afford to cook the eggs.
You can cook the eggs.
Yeah.
It's a whole other world.
It's steps, baby steps.
It's baby steps. I got a ways to go.
Yeah.
It's fine. So we did this virtual cocktail show, and I went with a dog theme. Seemed appropriate, right?
Yeah.
And so we did a few cocktails. So we did actually a mocktail for the group. It was, if you're ever curious about it, it was called Hair of the Dog. Actually, it was called Hairless Dog. And what it was a hangover cure. And it was basically michelada, which we did not do, but I talked about it. So that's the original red beer. And the michelada, the Hairless Dog was a michelada, spicy, and it had everything in it, including beer. But we used a non-alcoholic beer and then that was our Hairless Dog. So it was good.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mix it up. I'm crazy. But then we did 2 drinks. We did 2 cocktails. And I want to mention them because we're going to build on those 2. What is she?
She says executive is way higher than general.
Yeah, I know. I'm familiar. I'm just excited to have like the word general. I mean, I'm good with that, you know. So we did 2 cocktails, and what we did was the first one we did was the Greyhound, and a lot of people are familiar with the Greyhound. The Greyhound is basically gin and grapefruit juice.
Interesting.
And it's an old drink. It comes from 1930, from Harry Craddock and his cocktail book, the Savoy cocktail book, which I have. Chloe,
What?
reach right up there, that bookshelf. Savoy, second one over. Other way.
Oh.
Yeah, right there. That's it. Boom. There it is.
Smart.
Savoy cocktail book. Now this is not an original print because it's not. But the Greyhound first appeared in 1930. Chloe, may I give it back?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's just a handy opportunity. Sure, for a little prop action. Yeah, fantastic. So we did that one. Great, easy drink, grapefruit. And then I taught them the first riff on that drink was, and it's a very popular one, it's called the Salty Dog. And the Salty Dog is basically grapefruit gin, salted rim.
Okay.
I know. Not overly complicated, simple, but it's a very popular drink.
Yeah, if I can go to the beach and get a salty dog.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's what that is.
That's what that was. Now, I wanted to go one step further because there's actually yet one more riff off of those 2 that we're going to do today.
All right.
And that is called the Twisted Greyhound.
All right.
So we've gone from Greyhound, Salty Dog, now to the Twisted Greyhound.
All right.
I know. Here we go. So
I want to hear the twist.
now this is another drink that you can actually build right in a glass. So ice it up. We're coming in with gin. I'm thinking about mixing up our gin. Oh, I know. You know which one I want to use? Chocolate. You know what we haven't used yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't do it. Aviation. We're so we've got you know who makes this gin?
It sounds like the British Navy. I don't.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
That's his brand. And it's also because he also now owns a soccer club, Wrexham.
We gotta support Wrexham.
This is, and I do love the show. Have you been watching it yet?
No, I haven't started.
Fantastic! Oh my god, you'll be sucked in. So, but anyway, so Wrexham, here you go.
nice.
So start off, ounce and a half of gin.
We've never tasted this, have you?
Oh, it's nice.
It's like gin.
Super clear.
Yeah, it's got a nice little.
It's like if Ted Lasso was actually like in reality.
Oh,
It's not a divorcee vengeful. So it's like bringing something back from the.
Show me Aperol. Aperol coming in on this one. 3/4 of an ounce to be exact.
What's this one called?
Twisted Greyhound.
This is Colleen's people.
Yeah.
We didn't do this one for their group.
I did not.
How did you find 2 Greyhound drinks?
Huh?
How did you find 2 Greyhound drinks?
There are a lot of Greyhound drinks. Yeah. There's also, we're not doing it, but there's even an Italian Greyhound. I'll mention that one in a
Isn't that
second.
Italian? Is Aperol Italian?
Well, this is a specific part of Italy where this is. Actually, this is Barcelona. Is where this twisted. That's Barcelona, and all we're gonna do is top off with grapefruit.
Well, this sounds delicious.
Right.
I wonder if this is crazy enough for Colleen.
And then we're gonna come in and we're gonna do a twist of our grapefruit.
By the way, I had to dispense with the other drink all the way upstairs.
Did one of the chefs drink it?
Oh gosh, no, they were disturbed by it as well.
Everybody was afraid of it. Jeez, I'm really shocked at the
red beer.
the softness.
With the egg. Raw.
Well, we went with the red eye,
Okay.
which is when you add the egg for the eye. People are weak. So my grandfather, when I was
I
young,
didn't see you finish it off.
we took it away. I was going to finish it later.
I'm pretty sure, no, you handed that to me and said, here, I'm done.
All right, ultimate twist. Ready?
Is this the twisted part?
Yeah.
There we go.
Look at that.
Nicely
It
done.
looks
Because if you're going to make a twisted Greyhound, you better have a good twist on it,
better.
baby.
Better. Don't put an egg in.
See what we got.
It looks pretty.
Do you want an egg in it?
No, no
I
egg.
know, right? I will say the grapefruit drink. So all these bitters, you know, the Aperols, the Camparis, and all that.
I see the apple
Oh,
on the bottom.
Actually,
I see the.
no, it's the indention. It makes it
Oh, okay.
pop out. But so that Aperol, shockingly,
Everything better.
smooths it out. So normally a grapefruit, you know, heavy, you're gonna. And this one,
Aperol makes everything better.
there you go. Give that a try. Now, just so, I mean, what the heck? I mean, so for the IAAHPC,
That's a great summer drink.
right?
Or I'll say that's a great sunny weather drink. It doesn't need to be summer. That's very refreshing.
Yeah, it's shocking because you would think, I mean, all that grapefruit,
No.
and even the Aperol's kind of got a bitter, but
Oh, you're right.
smooth.
Doesn't taste like grapefruit.
No.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't like
No.
fruit either.
No.
Yeah, no, that's delicious. It's a good gin.
Malort tastes more like grapefruit than that tastes like grapefruit.
Yes.
And that was actual grapefruit.
It still has
Do you want it?
tartness and grapefruit.
Oh, it does have a little bit of tartness.
I'll take it.
So
You written all over it.
they basically have the trilogy now of the Greyhounds. But but I'm going to add a fourth one. So what would it be then? Trilogy plus one?
Be the story.
The story?
It'd be the epic.
Prequel plus the trilogy.
It would be the epic. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
epic.
don't know.
All right, I tried. Anyway, I'm going to give you the fourth one. There's also an Italian Greyhound, which basically all we would have done is we would have gone in with some Campari
Instead of the Aperol or an
instead of the
addition
Aperol
Oh.
and grapefruit. So, but we're not doing that one.
to- I
We did
prefer
this one.
Aperol, so.
Oh,
I'm
I
happy with
know.
it.
I'm not allowed to have Campari.
No.
So,
Especially.
I know.
What bar though would you buy? I mean, you already own this bar, so
Yeah,
you could do very limited damage at this point. I think.
I like to think. So, if you ever find yourself in Barcelona, all right, at the basically the Arola, that's the I think that's the resort hotel. That's where you're gonna want to order that. That's their specialty. But it's
Maybe we'll have to go find that.
well enough that people have, yeah, if you're slumming around in Barcelona. Jeff, how are we doing? What do we got?
We're almost on time.
Almost on time. There you go. Favorite words.
99.
A few minutes
99
late.
minutes.
3 minutes
Long
late.
as
What do you got? One more to go? Two more.
To do what?
Don't we have a
we
1
have a
o'clock?
live.
Do we have a live at 1?
Yes.
Yes.
And we have 1 before that?
Yes. So you've got 17 minutes
Okay.
to knock out. Probably 15 minutes because you want to be set up.
Yeah, we do.
It is.
All right, let's flip it over. Let's get the next one because I hear people.
The Wittix. They're back.
They're back. Can we grab the next one? Can we?
I brought more oranges, my lord.
Oh, were we out?
We were getting low.
Wow, 10 pounds of oranges.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
50 pounds of fruit is what we have.
It doesn't like me anymore.
Well,
Colleen said, I'm sorry.
no, you're right.
No.
No,
Colleen said, that was awesome. Thank you.
you're welcome, executive.
So this one was the one that we were unsure of the garnish,
Oh, yeah.
the murmurs.
Oh,
I just want to say thank you.
that's
Colleen.
fantastic.
Very
I think
nice
I can float that.
Much
Straight
appreciated.
from
Say hi to Chris.
Scottish flatbread, shortbread. Just want to make sure they understand. Well loved.
Can I pawn this up? So done.
I'm smooth.
So,
I still.
all right. What's your time? About 12:30? 12:44. So,
Sorry. Yeah.
Are you sure?
12:44.
Cheesecake.
all right, here we are.
Those are good. Though.
So, this is actually another tribute memorial cocktail. So, proper respect. There we go. So we have a handful of cocktails that were actually for in honor of some different folks out there, different people, and this one was thrown at me by the Cincinnati Catholic Cemetery Society. So I'm lucky enough to do a lot of work with the Catholic Cemetery Conference, and then also locally the Cincinnati Catholic Cemetery Society, and then actually Catholic Cemeteries of Ohio. A lot of Catholic cemeteries out there. This is what I'm trying to tell you. But every year we have a local conference, so let me take a step back. This cocktail is specifically for Joe Kuhn, who passed away recently. It's only been a few months ago, and he had planned to actually be at this last outing we had, but didn't make it. And I was lucky enough. I did not know him nearly as long as a lot of other people. Steve Bittner, who was here earlier, they were dear friends. And but I was lucky enough to get to know Joe and to not only enjoy some time up there with him, but what I really enjoyed was the times we had where we get to just play in these golf tournaments. Never mind the fact that we won it several times, including 2 of the last 3 years. But on top of that, it was just a lot of fun. Now, I say that, and people I think will totally respect and understand. He absolutely would ride you, and you were an a-hole the whole way. I mean, God help you miss a putt, make a good shot. You're still not good enough, and it was endearing of how much of a pain he was to everybody, and how much he would yell. It was truly fun, and I think it's ironic because not only was this how he was in life, apparently everybody else around him decided that they were going to make that this cocktail would be that hard that this would continue. And here's what I mean by that. They told me, Paul, we want to do a little cocktail in honor of Joe Kuhn. And then and let me also give a shout out to Lois, his wife, and Jeffrey and Joe Jr., his 2 sons. But what was interesting about it is the first cocktail that came up that was sent to me, and I apologize, I'm going to forget some of it because it was so crazy. It was like a Shelby, do you remember what cocktail I told you? It was like a punch. What was it? A punch with bourbon-soaked candied fruit. Remember that?
Oh no, it was even something crazier than that.
I don't know anything much crazier than that, but you're right.
Candy. No, it was candy.
Yeah, but
candy.
bourbon-soaked candy.
Bourbon-soaked candy.
Yeah. And
punch with bourbon-soaked candy. Like,
yeah.
What's the candy?
Yeah.
It's not like
what's the city where we go up? It's
it is
Coshocton. Yeah. So anyway, I get that, and I'm like, okay, because again, as you all have known, you've seen, I will go out of my way to make a certain drink or cocktail, but I had to call, and I said, I kind of been with Joe on the golf cart. I'm not seeing him like drink, some sort of cocktail with candied fruit soaked in bourbon, and they were like, no, it just seems nice, like it's Christmassy. So, what did he like to drink? Because I knew him as a beer guy. And so we talked, and I said, absolutely, you're right, find it. So I talked to Steve, so, what did he drink? He said, yeah, he was kind of a beer drinker. But towards the end, he really couldn't do that. He wasn't allowed to have all of these sugars and carbs that were in beer. So he discovered vodka. Specifically, he discovered what I was told was a sugar cookie snap vodka. And that's what he liked, and that would be a great cocktail. It would be great. And I thought, man, I'm in. This sounds fantastic and all that. So that was the plan. But again, because they like to not only, I feel this is Joe screwing with me still through other people to make this fun. Yeah, that you good luck finding that. So Shelby and I are out. We only have the largest freestanding alcohol dispensary in the world right across the river, right?
Exactly.
And I said, hey, this is what we need. And they were like, never heard of it. No, you have to. I mean, this is, I was specifically told, and they're like, no, not even nothing. And they pull nowhere in a million miles is this made. So I appreciate how difficult everybody has made this tribute cocktail just so Joe can say, Paul, you're an ass. You still can't hit the ball and do this. So I see you. I know what you did. I got it. It's funny. So I'm going to one-up you. I got your sugar cookie snap. I found a recipe, and I'm going to make my own sugar cookie snap cocktail in honor. It's going to be delicious, and that's truly what we need in a cocktail. So here goes nothing. So here's what we do. It is ice, and I do promise you this is going to be freaking delicious. So first of all, I do get in his vodka, so there I at least hit one of the things on there, so he's safe. Now it falls apart after this. I'll be very honest. So there is 2 ounces of vodka. That's already a good start. Then we're coming in with 1 ounce of butterscotch schnapps, right? So apparently this tastes just like a cookie, right? You heard it.
Yeah.
There's your 1 ounce. And then 1 ounce of cream, heavy cream, right?
No, they have to raise 10 grand and you have to come back and then I'll
And guess what? There it is. It's that simple.
Alan, you need to read that.
Shelves. Can I get a martini glass?
Yes. Can you see it?
Yeah.
What do we got?
Steve Bittner.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. What's he saying?
Last time Paul, Joe, and myself golfed together, I remember Paul teed off left and I hit right. Joe said to me in the cart, glad Paul is an attorney to cover the 2 of you dummies who can't hit straight.
I agree with everything he just said except the word dummies. I don't believe that was the gentle word that he probably used. But I appreciate that is absolutely correct. So there.
It's pretty bright white.
Good looking drink.
That's a color. It's a good color paint.
Right? And then shout out. So this is the rest of the cookie story. I'm gonna try something. I don't. It's not gonna last long. But here's our heart cookie. All the love. This is coming straight from
Ireland.
Yeah. So, and it's a heavy cookie. So I got a feeling.
Or Scotland. That's a Scotch cookie.
Oh,
yep.
we got it. So there it is. Coming in. Cheers.
Delicious.
Right? You know this is good. So.
Milk and cookies.
Oh, that's right.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's give it a taste.
Well, I sent your Twitter.
Oh my God.
That butterscotch cup.
Oh my God. Yeah, that is. It is like a cookie in a glass. And there literally is a cookie in the glass. So that's
Oh my
happening.
God.
We're gonna go down there.
Yeah.
We're gonna go circle through here.
Yeah.
If you mind drinking.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Do you mind drinking after me?
So yeah, that's fantastic. That is literally a cookie in a glass. I mean, there is nothing wrong with that. All right. We got
people are hovering. They don't know if they should pop. I told them they may have to pop in and back out. Are they in the green room?
Is that our next one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I asked to join, correct?
Yep.
Well, yeah. Let me get the.
I was gonna say, but pause because.
Well, let's get them in. All right, we'll get stuff. We can start talking. Is that our next cocktail?
I think. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. BMQ, you're live. Hello.
Hey, Paul, Steve here, bothering you the last time today.
You are fine.
Thanks for that tribute. Put Debbie and I down for $150 in Joe memory.
Oh, there you go. Absolutely. Thank you very much.
That's
And
neat.
I appreciate you guys making that difficult on me. Joe would have appreciated that.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Love you.
That was Steve?
All right. All right.
Absolutely. He would have told me it wasn't enough.
Yeah. I'll hit him a few more times. I'll get it. I'll make sure it's remembered. All right, bye.
So that was
All right. So so we are. I'm gonna go grab our stuff, and then folks, get ready. We got a special treat coming up in literally just a few minutes.
Get out of this chair.
I'll be out there in just a second. But man, that looks awesome.
Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, yeah.
I'm stretching it on. I got sleep. I'm sorry to rub that in.
All right, here we go.
So
Jack is
Ooh,
Jack
yeah.
is Jack there?
Is it working?
I told him he may have to pop in and out. Should I tell him to pop in?
Yeah, he'll be there. He's not there yet. All right, so we're gonna. So if you tuned in last night, folks, you would have seen that we did our first live virtual. Yep, there it is. So we're jumping in.
Ad right?
Yeah, ad right.
There we go.
Hey,
How we doing?
we're doing great. How are you?
I'm great. Happy Sunday. Bengals are on today.
Absolutely. So we're excited about this. So for everybody you got tens of people here,
Love
right? Tens of people, and but can you let everybody, Jack, right?
That's me.
And then Elijah's waving the camera.
He's somewhere around. He's in the air.
Oh, so you're solo.
I'm riding solo today.
Can you do it?
I got it. Yeah, we're ready.
You got it. Well, please introduce yourself. Tell everybody where you're from, because it's one of our favorite spots.
We love it. So I'm Jack. I'm the bar manager at OTR Stillhouse, which is located within Knox Joseph Distillery. I've been here since we opened our doors last December. So coming up on our 1 year.
It seems like you guys have been there so much longer. I say that because you have so much great stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Michelle Hobbs, our founder, has been hard at work for 5 years to get this place up and running. And finally, we're hitting our stride. And you're going to find out today that we've got a lot of awesome cocktails alongside of the spirits that we distill, the beers that we make, you name it.
I do love your cocktails, and we'll talk about some of those. We've had a blast. So I don't know if you know, because we sat and talked with Michelle just a couple of nights ago, kind of getting ready for this. The one thing I will share is, so we started our program 8 p.m. last night, and we've been going strong. This is cocktail number 52 on our list.
Dang.
No sleep, no break. We've been rocking and rolling the whole time. And so if I stutter or if I tip over or whatever, you just keep going. Don't worry.
Doug must go on.
Yeah. And but I'm excited. I'm going to try to also make with you.
Great.
But I don't know if I have everything. But we'll see what we can do. Is this one of your favorite cocktails?
It is. We just launched a new cocktail menu about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. And this is a cocktail that I've created that is inspired by a cocktail we tried to run last year. I just touched it up a little bit, tweaked a few things, added some honey. So it's good.
So I didn't realize it was that new. And I didn't realize you were the creator.
You got me here in the flesh. Well,
so this is exciting. So, this could, we could trend, and this could be, we'll be reading about this, in 50 years, somebody will be doing some show to be like, so yeah, here's the Queen Bee. Let me give you a little history about it.
Absolutely. I mean, Queen Bee coming from the honey, of course, but also I would be remiss if I didn't mention that the staff here is constantly rocking out to Beyonce's newest album. So that also part of the
I love it. Chloe left too soon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she would have loved that. So, all right, well, talk us through this, and I probably have a few questions on the way, but I'm going to do my best. So go slow.
Okay.
I'm not a professional.
In my phone here really quick.
Yep.
Am I still good?
Yeah, actually, that's perfect.
All right. Let set that there. Okay, so you need a couple things for this cocktail.
Oh, that works.
What do you have? We need a little bit of lemon juice.
I got lemon. I can make juice.
And then I make a honey rosemary syrup here. If you have honey,
All right, I got honey syrup, and I have rosemary, so I might have to wing it a bit.
that's perfect. You ready to get this thing going?
I have somebody handing me a juicer,
Perfect.
and I'm getting my coupe. All right, I am ready.
I love it. Lemon juice is fresh is always the best. So I love that you're
Yes.
juicing.
My drink.
All right, so what do we need first?
So first, you're gonna want an ounce of lemon juice. Fresh squeeze is always preferred, and I'll do that with you.
Do you mix this in a glass, or are you going into a mixer?
I'm going into a mixer, so we're gonna end up shaking this back.
Got it. All right, I got an ounce. I'll double check. I do have an ounce. All right.
All right. And then after you have that ounce of lemon juice, you're going to want to add another ounce of what we feature as a honey rosemary syrup, but your honey syrup will do just as well.
All right.
It's delicious.
There's my honey.
Right?
Yep. I'm gonna.
Next star of the show is Knox Joseph Distillery's Wyatt Jack Golden Gin. Super delicious gin, 80 proof.
So this is probably one of my favorite gins,
Oh, it's
hands down.
so delicious.
Our owner Michelle, she always says it sips like a whiskey almost because of the properties. You know, you get the honey from it, which is what we really wanted to pull out by adding that syrup, and then you also get some botanical notes, of course, like juniper and whatnot, but even like floral notes I get sometimes. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is by far. We kind of have the whole book collection.
Love
By
it.
the way, total side note too. Even if you just bought it to set it out, the beauty of the bottle sitting on the shelf like books. I mean, it's fun when something tastes great and looks delicious.
Absolutely. And like so often here, so many people will be like, can I get the smaller size? Thinking that it's, two different bottles, just
Yeah.
design, but products.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. So with this gin, we're going to do 1.5 ounces into what you've already got.
All right. Got it?
All right. And, what we're going to do now is just fill that up with ice and then shake this bad boy up for a good solid, few seconds just to.
All right. I'm shaking. All right.
That's it. I see you got a coupe glass there. We serve ours in a rocks, but if you strain it over a coupe, that'll be just as delicious.
I can get you rocks.
You do it straight up to rocks or over rocks?
We do it over rocks.
Over rocks, into rocks.
Yep.
Hold on, we got this. If there's one thing we have, it's glassware. All right, I got my rocks.
All right. So you could do what we do if we're really busy is just dump your mix into the glass without the ice, but you can go ahead and just strain that.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm gonna go clean.
Love it.
Oh, look at that, perfect.
Next is your garnish. So we garnish with a rosemary sprig to help bring out some of that rosemary that goes into the honey mixture.
Done.
It is. That's hilarious.
I'll peel a lemon usually to express some of the oil on the rim of the glass.
Premium.
We got that too.
It's sipping. It's like it's.
Plop that right in there next to the rosemary.
Okay.
You have yourself a queen bee.
Nice.
How's that?
Love it. It looks beautiful.
Whoa. Jack, cheers, baby. Let me give this a try.
You know it's delicious. Well, I know it's delicious. You didn't have it. I haven't had it.
Oh my God, yes.
It's a good one, right?
That's fantastic. Shelb, do you want to? I'm gonna break that down a little bit. I went it's a little overzealous there.
No, it's fresh out of my garden.
Yeah, we do have fresh rosemary out of the garden, so
Makes a difference. Goes a long way. I experimented with smoking the rosemary to try and express that a little bit more, but just the aromatics I think does enough.
And then so when you make your syrup, then you throw it in. You're cooking down the sugar, or not the sugar, but the honey, the water, and then a couple sprigs of rosemary.
Yeah, and then I will do some lemon peels as well. No sugar added, just because the honey that we have comes from the hives.
Right.
And it's
Is it kind of a 1-to-1 honey to water?
Yep.
Honey, water, rosemary, lemon.
Yeah, sometimes I'll go a little heavier on the water. Just kind of depends on how the honey's looking.
Okay, fair.
My new favorite gin drink.
Is that not great?
That's fantastic.
But I will say, and it's one thing. What I love about you all is that you have, so how many gins do you have there right now? You've got the golden honey, and then the
glacial gin. So that's going to be more like a London dry. You're going to get mint from it. A lot of traditional dry gin notes. And
we have that as well. And but it's funny because people, I think a lot of times, if they see like, oh, it's a gin drink, a lot of people, I don't like it, I don't want it, and there's so many variants in gin itself.
Absolutely.
And your two, back to back, those are, oh my gosh, they're both great, but it's such a night and day difference of a gin.
I like to think of them as gateway gins. I think a lot of people have, something like Tanqueray from the get-go, and they're not expecting number last, and so ours are a little bit quieted.
They just really
I agree. We I'm gonna show. We just picked this up on our last visit. We grabbed the blended whiskey.
Love it.
That you had, and that was really nice.
It's really good, yeah. That's part of the first edition of spirits that we put out, the 2 gins, the blended whiskey, and the vodka. And what's great about them is that they have that 80 proof to them. So people who are not wanting to, go out and get tanked can have several of our drinks and still feel good.
Yeah.
Jack, we had a question from the gallery.
Of course.
We noticed it says volume 1, volume 2. Yep. Is there a purpose to the volume numbers?
They were the first edition of spirits that we put out, so the first volume, and with the aesthetic to mimic a library shelf, put it on. The goal is to get to a point of production eventually where we're releasing many volumes and introducing new spirits beyond what we already feature. So
very cool.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, it's such a fun way to do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Do me a favor, and I don't know if you had a chance or if anybody heard, but can you tell people exactly where you are again?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are at 2017 Branch Street in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's from our main entrance. But what's great about our facility is we are huge. So you can also enter from Central Parkway at 1820 Central Parkway. You'll notice Flow Coffee Shop on Central Parkway. You just walk your way through the patio and down the steps, and you'll find our distillery.
So one of the things I think is fun, in my opinion, you guys almost have a bit of a speakeasy look from Central Parkway. Like you can go up and down, and you would not expect to see how massive your is behind that building.
Yeah, it never gets old. When we first opened, I was hanging out in what used to be our retail shop all the time. And people would come in and be like, I think I'm in the wrong place. This isn't what I saw online. And then I just nudge them down the steps a little bit, and you just see the eyes light up, and it's great.
It's got to be one of the best sunny, warm weather outdoor spots. But the inside, oh my gosh, the inside is just like none other.
Yeah.
Is that what you have me?
I'm thinking, have we had Alan in? Have we had Alan there yet?
I don't think you have.
No. Okay. We'll get you. Yeah. But it's fantastic.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Who took you? Wait, why were we there? Yeah. So I appreciate your time today. Are you guys getting ready? You have the game going to show down there?
Yep, we're going to queue up the Bengals game today. I believe kickoff's at 4 or 4:30.
Yep.
But they're opening up right now, and we're looking forward to Sunday.
That's awesome. We'll be back down.
Awesome.
We're running till 8. I appreciate. Tell Shell we said thank you very much, and we'll be down, and we're going to do this again maybe next year. So
we'll be ready for it. Good luck with the rest of the stream, and thank you for having us.
Thanks for putting it on. All right. Shout out to OTR Stillhouse. Thank you very much.
That works.
Is that not awesome?
That's very cool.
I mean, come on. That is just.
That was really cool.
Yeah. I love that. Not bad too.
These are so cool looking.
Right.
I know. It's one.
You can taste this.
Yeah, crack that one open. That is. They do a great job. Their stuff is delicious. It's pretty amazing. So where are we? Are we at a?
We're.
I'm sliding around. I've lost track because I think
We're ahead.
We're here.
We're here.
We're
Okay.
Let's track.
So one more? No, two more.
Two more.
Why don't we? You know what? I think we pop a video. Sorry.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Let's do our one from last year.
Oh, pop! No, now pop video.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and wrap up the hour. You know what I mean?
All right.
Clean.
Yeah. No.
All right.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, folks. Please take a few minutes. Watch this. If you've seen it, please let it run. Come back. We'll. But if you haven't had a chance, this really gives a great view of how this cocktail show is tied to the coat drive, and why we do what we do, how we do what we do. I think it's just a great way for you to see it. And it's not coming from somebody who's been awake for a lot of hours. So sit back, enjoy, and learn about what we do. And thank you. Boom! Season 3 episode something or other. Who knows? It's 8, 9, it's 10.
The walk through life is often beautiful for most of us. Imagine, though, if you were without some of the most basic items like food, water, shelter, or warmth. The things most people take for granted, others can struggle to find. Reaching out to those in need can really help them find the beauty in life we all want. The road to help others is a choice. It is something you must think through, something you must work hard at, something you must enjoy. For over a year, Paul and Shelby LeMasters have been creating a cocktail show for all of us to enjoy. Though a serious topic, they have turned charitable giving into a whimsical and laid-back experience every single show. On a recent trip to Asheville, North Carolina, we caught up with Paul and his friends to help us understand the effort it takes to produce and create the cocktail show. This is the story of the Blue Monkey Quarantina Quarantine Cocktail Show. Now, to understand how the cocktail show began, you need to understand the history of how Paul and his family got started in charity work.
Basically, 10 years ago, I decided that it was important for my kids to understand that there was more than receiving for Christmas. So we went out and we bought 4 coats. That was the coat drive. And we bought 4 brand new coats, and we went down to St. Vincent de Paul, and we donated them. And it worked, because the following year, my kid said to me, "Are we going to do the coats again?" At which point, I had 2 choices to say, no, we only give on odd years, or whatever year that worked out at, or you say, yeah, of course we are. And not only did we do it, but we kind of started this little thing that we didn't realize that, and we can do better.
And better they did. Over the last 10 years, the Coat Drive organization has made enough money to purchase coats valued between $400,000 and $500,000. That is almost 7,500 brand new coats for those in need.
And we just did a little bit better, and we gave more coats, and that was literally how it all started.
Make no mistake in understanding how work like this is needed for our communities and the immediate positive impact this effort provides to others. The year 2020 started off like any other fundraising year. And then it happened. A new virus called COVID-19 began spreading all over the world. In order to slow the spread, everyone was being required to quarantine. The new restrictions gave Paul a great idea.
And this year, we always are thinking, all right, what do we do? What do we do? And then the quarantine hit. And then I will say this, at no point early on did it click that this would be the fundraiser. And I think, and this will sound a little goofy, whatever word you want to use. But it happened. It worked. So when we started the quarantine cocktail show, so it was day one of the quarantine, DeWine had said, this evening at 9 p.m., all bars will shut down, and that will be it. And of course, where were we when that happened? We were at a bar, a brewery. That sounds better. That sounds less alcoholic. But we were at a brewery, and literally everybody almost remorsed, and we cheersed at the bar. It was like, this is it. This is our last drink in public. And that's when I told Shelby, when we get home, I'm going to make us a quarantini. It had already been out there. I'm not saying I invented the quarantini. It was out there. I'm saying I'm going to make us one when we get home. And that's when, our relationship, and this is how we work, but wait, you need to do this. And that's when Shelby said, let's put it on Facebook. I said, fine. I'd had a few beers. Apparently we were pre-gaming and didn't even know it. And then so we come back and we did what ended up being the first quarantine cocktail show. And at that point, we made our little quarantini. And when we were done, we were like, that was ridiculous. That was silly. And then somebody, and I don't remember who it was, but chimed up and said, you're going to do it again tomorrow, right? Of course we are. And then that rolled night after night after night. And the quarantine cocktail show started. Are you ready? Folks, we're ready. Let's just get rid of the purple elephant in the room tonight.
So after 1 year and well over 100 shows, Paul and Shelby weekly still create the Quarantine Cocktail Show in the Blue Monkey Quarantina for our entertainment. And that family that started donating coats together, yep, they are still side by side trying to help others. People often ask Paul how he puts the show together. He often responds with 8 minutes of preparation. Let's go to Asheville, North Carolina, and see what he really means. Paul has perfected a process that he goes through the day of the show. The most important of the items being which drink to pick, which shirt to wear, and how much pregame to do. Yes, there is real work to do also when it comes to the research and the notes and putting together the graphics for the show. Today is no different. Let's follow the crew around Asheville as they work their way to showtime. First stop of the day, finding some clothing for the show.
Score. Gotta put a hint up. 3:49, 4 o'clock. It'll be up. Big show. And done. Is it happening?
Oh yeah, now it's happening. Wait, where are we?
Where are we?
Where are we?
Are you ready? Dude, we have got, this is amazing. We have more people watching the show in this room than we do probably the entire Ethernet world of Facebook and YouTube. But here we are, season 3, episode 11. Yeah, show. Folks, here it is. It is 1 year later.
What?
Honest to goodness, 1 year ago we started this crazy drunken thing. I've gone through 2 pig livers that I've had transplanted. It's been something. Let me tell you what we're doing tonight. So we are going quarantine style highball, but we're going Irish whiskey. Oh, did I?
The recipe's over.
Oh, is it up? Wait, hold on. Is it? It's over? No, it's. There it is. See? You guys can't see it, but right here, I've got it. So, yeah, 2 ounces of pork ham. Now all we're doing is topping these off. So about 2 ounces of a good whiskey, Irish tonight. Jim, yours has got a flavor in it.
So, as you have just watched, this show was born from the heart. It has been this family's desire to continue to do whatever they can, wherever they are, to not only have fun, but ultimately make a difference in the lives of others.
A year ago when we started it, we did this to add a little bit of laughter and joy as COVID hit, and we wanted to have fun. And here we are, we're with groups of people, and I will tell you, I believe we've delivered.
We have delivered, but
we've had fun, and I want people to continue to deliver. And here's what it reminds me of a story.
Please, what's your story? Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. No, I want everybody to just keep giving, right? You've given to the coat drive, but when you go out, give, have some fun, buy a round. Last night we went out and bought a round of drinks for somebody. Cheers, folks, love you all. Shelby, Chink. Oh boy, that was, almost bad. Folks,
hey,
we'll see you next Sunday. Is when you give the alcohol directly to the children, that is frowned upon. But if I give the alcohol to the adults, so we support the children, that's the loophole. And that's where I live. There we are, folks. Welcome back. I appreciate you hanging in with us. This is great time for us, and it's busy, it's exciting, it's hectic, but it's fantastic. We love it. I don't know that I would do it any other way. I don't know how to do it any other way. So, as you sit here and you watch, and we get into the day, and you've been drinking, and you hit Cocktail 53 like we have, give us a call. Let us know you're out there. Feel free to donate. We have a goal, arbitrary-ish, sort of, that was set early, but we want to hit somewhere around. We want to break 83, right?
8,300. Yep.
And then we want to break 10. So the 83 will come first. Obviously, once we hit 10, we hit both goals. But don't count on me for the logic. But that's what we'd like to see happen, and we got about 6 hours to do it.
We're not that far from 83. We're only $650 away.
So the first goal could happen.
Could happen quickly.
Easily, quickly. Again, 6.5 hours to do this. But we're counting on money on the phone. So this is people calling in and letting us know you're going to pledge some money, telling us what it is, and then we will count it to our goal. And everybody who's done it, again, $10, $20, $25, $50, $500, whatever it is, it all works. It all helps get the coats, hats, and gloves. We don't talk about that all the time, but we supply a lot of hats and gloves, right?
650 hats and pairs of gloves to one school last year.
Yeah. So and we're doing that again.
Yep.
So, but we need your help. I'm pretty sure the phone is still working. Numbers up. I know some people. To clarify, that is not a 7-5-7-3-4-0-7-8-7-7-4. Those are ones. Those are 1-513-4-0-7-8-1-1-4. Just making sure.
Maybe it's not working. I don't know.
Maybe it's not.
Somebody would message me.
Yeah. We got people talking. What are they?
No, Steve was the last one, still talking about your friend Joe.
Yeah, that was a sad one. Thought we'd have one more, just at least drive around the cart. Not to make this a down or a sad thing, but there's a funny thing. You never know. Most of the times, you never know when the last something is actually happening, and so enjoy every one of those. And that's definitely something we try to pass on. So speaking of, never know when it's the last one. Not that this is a great way to do it, but Spring Grove Cemetery and Funeral Home. Spring Grove Funeral Home. Again, fantastic people that I've been blessed to be associated and get to work with. And I will tell you, I know many of the people that work there, and not too long ago, sadly, we had the need for their services. However, what I will tell you is, if to go through what we went through, Shelby especially, just amazing what they were able to do. It was the ultimate tribute to a life lived, and a life lived well. So always amazed with what they can do and how they do it. And a lot of people don't. If you've never been to Spring Grove Cemetery, and that whole area, it's just amazing. Go visit. I mean, the funeral home itself is just amazing. And then never mind the grounds all around. It's unreal. Largest cemetery east of the Mississippi in the United States. Trivia.
That's big.
It's kind of big. Kind of a big deal.
It's kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. So, but anyway, so Spring Grove Funeral Home, thank you for your support every year. They donate and they help, and they give us something to so we can go forward and get coats, and have helped with a lot of schools directly with us. So anyway, so they had a request, and I know you're going to love this, Alan. But they had on their short list, one of their cocktails that they wanted was old fashioned.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. That doesn't. No, that is just good stuff right there. If I was at home and I saw that, I'd be like, you know what? I need to call them up. I need to. That's a phone call.
Yeah, that's the 513.
Yeah, it's 513. Yeah. Oh, operator standing by. Operator standing by.
We've got a few on.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah? 100? Nice. All right, we're good.
And Ron Wittich says, hope you're hanging in there. I'll be there soon.
Love it. We welcome the visitors. I will say this, we've had more visitors throughout this process this year than last year. Would you agree?
Been a lot. And I think there's more coming.
Yeah, we welcome the visitors. Yeah. So
I turned that down once. I don't know what happened.
It happens. So anyway, we've got this another old fashioned to do, and I feel like we are getting into the holidays, and so I wanted to do something a little holiday oriented.
There's a holiday old fashioned.
This, my friends, get ready for it. This is the holiday old fashioned. You're welcome. Yeah, yeah. So. You know how this works.
Which holiday?
We're going to call it Christmas.
Oh, awesome.
Time. Is that good? We can say that.
Sure.
All right.
We'll go with a sugar cube first.
There it is.
Got it. I almost, how about a little bit of water? A little bit of water.
What's that?
Bitters and then muddle.
Yeah, a little bit of water.
A little bit of water.
We've been going with a little bit of water.
A little bit of water. It's key.
And then I heard bitters. Here we go.
A little bit of muddling.
Yeah.
The downstroke counts as one.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's 3 total.
There it is. Then little something different on this one.
What?
And I probably could have pulled the water a little bit for this, but we're gonna throw a couple cranberries,
All right.
and we're gonna just a little splash of
Cranberry juice.
little cranberry juice, right?
Fancy bottle.
Go. I do like this bottle.
And then we're gonna muddle. Can you even hit those?
How about cranberry juice?
Hit cranberries a little bit.
You want me to hit them, or you want me to play them? Like zombie?
Then our favorite, right? Bourbon.
That one's been out a lot today.
Yeah, we're Basil Hayden.
Doing all right on that.
That's quick as I've ever gone through a bottle.
Really? You haven't been to our house.
2 ounces.
It's not even been 24 hours.
Right.
Yeah. We got it. Now, here's where it gets fun.
Interesting.
Little rosemary, and we're gonna we're gonna kind of slap it, bruise it a little bit, just to kind of wake it up. That, and then
This is easier for me.
and then also, oh boy.
What do you need? What am I missing?
Not that I'm trying to do this with little, what's that?
Yoga or my meditation.
Little orange zest. I mean, that, I don't know how you scream more holiday carol of singing right here than a cranberry, rosemary, and orange old fashioned.
It's pretty.
How many old fashions is that?
This is number 9.
Number 9.
So we were saying maybe the idea is next year it's 100 old fashions.
We're gonna need a little bit more of that
Not
hazel.
I mean, I can only have some.
Basil Hayden.
But I said you'd have to mix it up. You'd have to have like not only
We're gonna be experts the next time.
Some
Old
Woodford.
fashioned, baby.
yeah, you could do a rum, you could do some tequila ones, some mezcal. I mean, you could really. I'm leaving this. It just got flipped.
Sounds like a good spring show.
So there it is, folks. Look at that. I mean,
Good looking.
It's a good looking.
I mean, it
smells
it's a
good.
good. I mean, well, hold on. Before I walk all the way around.
Don't step on the dog.
Yeah, don't trip on a dog.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Feels like Christmas.
it does in my mouth. Which sounds bad.
Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to get anything from Santa for
Now
that
you
one.
really
Should
sound like a
not
hoe.
say that
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry, buddy. Nope. Well, that was you. Wait, see if we can get in on that. I mean, that's good looking, right?
It's good looking.
Little ice ball in there. Anybody want Yeah.
She's gonna turn it down an old fashioned.
to? It's pretty fantastic.
It's got that tartness from the cranberry.
It's
little
very
bit,
good. Have you tasted
yeah.
the rosemary?
A little
A
bit.
little bit.
Get it with your
It
nose
looks like
for
it's still got
sure.
a baby Christmas tree in it.
There you
Yeah.
go.
No, that was a good one.
That was good.
Let me hold on. Let me load up. I didn't need it. I'll keep it.
I like that tartness.
Huh? You do or do
I
not?
do.
It's good.
I do. I like the little tartness.
I need to.
Good?
Yeah, I think so.
I know. Silly pig.
Oh no, I was looking to see the number out there.
All right, folks. There it is.
Yeah.
Christmas brought to you by Spring Grove.
Thank you, Spring Grove.
Thank you, Spring Grove, for the
Thank you.
holiday in a glass.
All right.
And cocktail 53.
No,
4.
4.
No, I meant that was. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Good save.
No, it's perfect. So, So, there's a lot of different cocktails out there, and it's always fun when people have ideas, and then there's again we had a few things going on. We've had old fashions, we've had in memoriam, and we've had challenges.
Yes.
And we just had some nice people just saying, "Oh, what a nice cocktail." This was another challenge cocktail.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What?
So, Ken, I heard you. Ken decided to throw out on his request, very specific, Swedish glog.
Oh, the glog.
The glog.
What? What's Ken
Are you
got
big?
against you?
Are you a big glog fan?
They're in the Eastern Conference, right?
They are. They're doing well.
Okay.
Yeah, they're having a good season. But yeah. So yeah, the Swedish glog. Not part of any. No team. They're not. Yeah, not part of the World Cup or anything like that. But yeah, he decided that this would be his cocktail of choice, and I'm pretty sure. I would like to know. I'm pretty sure. Let me see if he's. Yeah. I doubt that they sit around and drink glog, let alone make glog.
We're out.
Whoa.
To go write a paper.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
It's not.
So shout out for all of our food, right there. Give that. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah.
There it is.
He's hiding.
You gotta come this way.
There's Zach and there's Craig.
Yeah.
Thanks again for
feeding us starting last night before we ever started, all the way through the night and into this morning and today.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the French toast breakfast sandwiches were one of my faves. That was awesome stuff. Although the Brussels sprouts, the brisket, yeah, and the potatoes were awesome too. The pork, so pretty much everything.
We'll step it up next year.
Yeah. Well, for us to do this, we need some phone calls. We need to raise a little more money, right, Alan?
That's correct. That's Shelby's rule.
That's Shelby's rule. So, but awesome, man. Thank you so much for everything. That was awesome.
We'll be watching at home.
All right, we'll be up for a while.
See ya.
All right. So, as much as I think the Swedish glog, it's a fun idea. I don't know that they're sitting around drinking it in the evenings, and if they are, I don't know that they're making it.
Okay.
So, and the reason I say that is it's not impossible to make. I mean, it's not like the Commonwealth cocktail. You know what I mean? However, basically, it's a slow, long process. So, if we wanted to have fun with it, I could, take break. We could all go upstairs, and I could start the process of getting a red wine. You want to add fruits, berries, herbs, spices. You would take all that, some cinnamon sticks, things like that. And you would throw it all in with the red wine. You'd cook it down. It's a bit of a mulled wine. And you'd strain it. And then you would serve it warm. So that if you're curious, that is how traditional glog is made. Through the amazing world of cinematography. Actually, that's not even true. Amazing world of Party Source. You can also buy a bottle of glog, which just to tell you how popular it is. When we went there, and right after I'd asked for my Malort, and they said, "What else do you need?" I said, "I need a bottle of glog." And the guy said, "Grog?" "Nope, glog." "Hold on." Hey, I got a guy. He's looking for grog. Still not grog. Glog. Glog? It's glog. He wants glog.
It's back with
Other
the
end.
sugar cookie gin.
Yeah, yeah. As soon as you find a sugar snap cookie vodka, you're gonna find your bottle of glog. And yeah, everybody thought I was crazy. Nobody had ever heard of it. Nobody knew. And then all of a sudden, as we're looking around, the guy comes up. He says, "Hey, we have glog." I said, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah. Aisle 7 in case you're going to the party source and you need it. 7A to be precise. Bottom shelf. Bottom shelf. Yeah.
Bottom shelf.
Yeah. But that's what you've got. So basically, this is the it's just again it's a wine, and you cook it down with spices and orange, and you end up heating it up. So there's our warm glog. Then you'd serve it in a wine glass. Oh, it's warm. I see you eyeballing it, Alan. And don't worry, you can have the whole thing.
There's no eggs.
No eggs.
The smell is so strong right here.
What's the smell of?
It almost smells like a grape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a red wine.
Shelves, is there a knife right there? Aha!
I have more tools. I have more special toys.
Oh,
Guys!
Oh, no, that's still not the right one.
I expected him to be a little happier.
Oh, I got excited when I saw the little wood handled. I thought it had resurfaced.
Wait, is that the left one or is that the right one?
That's the left one.
Yes. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, yours is fine.
Mine is safe.
Yeah.
The left-handed peeler.
Yeah.
So once upon a time, my mother-in-law watched me peel potatoes, and she was like baffled. She was like, "Do you know how to peel potatoes?" I said, "Yes." "Okay. Can I show you how to do it?" And then she realized that I'm left-handed using a right-handed tool to the best of my ability. As always,
Right.
that wonderful woman had sent away by Christmas for a left-handed peeler for me. That's when I knew how much I was loved by my mother-in-law.
I didn't even know those existed.
Neither did I. And it has revolutionized my world. I don't break fingernails. I don't
Slice your finger?
I don't cut myself
So you
anymore.
can peel away from yourself instead of towards it?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. It was liberating.
Nice.
It was
No.
earth-shatteringly
There you go.
polarizing.
Oh, earth
Polarizing.
People just don't understand.
Back to the show.
You guys are fine. I love it.
People just don't understand.
No.
So you would still take this warm, and you would dress it up with just some limes.
Putting them in there.
Yeah, almost a bit of a sangria. You know,
Or air buffalo.
some. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
It is.
Bunch of fruit and some alcohol.
Oh, I know. Okay.
It's more than wine. But
Yeah,
that's all you
that's
have.
not what we called that. Yeah,
Your
I don't-
sister's watching.
I don't think we were allowed to.
Say
Oh, yay!
Tell her.
I don't know what I said. That was. Oh yeah. So so there's the clog. So anybody who wants to try it. It is. I gotta admit. So this is the only one I've actually been nervous. I mean, I was into the Malort a lot quicker than this.
It's mulled wine.
It's not exactly mulled wine.
Oh, I was working on it.
It's like a mulled wine for sure.
But what is it? Why isn't it not?
because it's Glog.
You'll be fine. I mean, the Malort, we got through that.
We did.
Actually,
I can do this.
The Malort wasn't
I'll
horrible.
go in on that.
Huh. So it's much sweeter than I thought. And
Never heard that.
Let's do that again. One more time.
Yeah.
Taste it. Just make sure.
I don't think I can redo that.
That's beautiful.
So on a list of things, I don't know that I should have put Glog at. I think Glog should have been about a 3:30, 4 a.m. in hindsight cocktail.
It's not a pre-football.
Alan,
No, this is
rewind that. See if it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
No, actually, I just want to witness it again.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Rewind.
So there's one thing I found out that I'm sensitive to, and I don't know if you noticed it when we did the Blue Blazer and we tried to burn the house down. But in the cup, after you heat it up, the I'm going to call it the air inside the cup is very
steam.
Well, it's not the steam though, but it's just the fumes. Mm-hmm. That's a very strong alcohol fume. You know what I mean? And in that Blue Blazer, I could really almost feel it. Like, and this is the same way. So when you put your face up, that red wine.
Just clarifying.
It is.
It's polarizing.
There we go.
Even. Is it Malort-esque?
Huh.
Well, I mean, you keep going back to it.
I know. I'm trying. It's almost got. I'm gonna I want whoever wants to try, because if you call in now, you could win a bottle of Glog for your very own.
For the next donation.
For the next donation. So it's almost got a raisin. Yeah. No, you know what it is? I know what it is. It's what is that called?
Oh my god, I love this.
Minced meat, like a
minced
meat pie.
It tastes like a fruitcake or a mincemeat pie. I love this.
Yeah.
This tastes like the holidays. I would love to have this walking around Festival of Lights.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like rum raisin to me.
Yeah, I got the raisins. I said raisins. I said raisins. I had raisins. No, it is. It's interesting.
That's delicious.
It's polarizing.
I'll take it.
You
And the whole bottle. Yeah.
Oh, I can go heat up more. I mean,
you still have a whole jar left.
Oh yeah, here. You don't even. Hold on a second.
Glass.
Hey,
Yeah.
you want to taste it? It's I'm serious. It's delicious.
No, I can see how.
You would like it.
It's good.
Yeah.
She doesn't like.
I like that. That's
very
good.
much.
It tastes like rum
Glog?
raisin.
No, I like vlog.
Huh?
No, yeah, I like vlog.
Yeah.
Because I know what vlog
It tastes like walking Christmas.
I can make that.
Well, now
But I do get the vapor. So
Yeah,
maybe a different glass.
Maybe.
So that you don't get the full nose.
Yeah.
Either.
Chubby wants in.
Yeah.
I'm fine, Sharon.
That's good. That is good.
That is good. Do you want to taste?
No.
How about if we put an egg in
How
it?
about that?
When Paul goes,
That's
my.
I'm not selling it.
How about
No,
some chickpea
that's-
juice?
You don't
Yeah.
have a good poker face.
No. That is.
I'm
That was
surprised.
not it. Oh.
I am surprised that you didn't care for it more.
It was okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you know what? Maybe maybe I need to try to make it. Maybe if I made my own Glog, I could tweak it, make it a little more.
I think you should have a blog about making your
A
own.
blog on Glog.
Yeah.
Blog on Glog
Or grog.
or Grog.
Hello. Wait a minute. Where's your scooter?
We make it in the fog.
Oh, Larry's here with no
Yeah, the scooter. Yeah, where's your scooter?
I'm beyond the scooter.
What? How are you beyond the scooter already?
How was the cruise?
He's just in time.
Look
He's
at
gonna
him.
make his drinks next.
We got a live.
Before him? Is it live next?
Yeah.
At 2?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's almost 2.
Somebody's
My new
trying to
love.
call.
Oh my
Grab him. That's him?
Alright.
Oh, hey, Sheldon.
Yeah, what?
We have a live cocktail. Can I have the next one for...
Here we go.
I guess.
Take-
Oh,
Anything
wait.
else?
It's a change up.
Yeah?
Let me take
No.
this.
What's that? Yeah, we're at Jane's, baby. But it's like we're out. Hey, what's going on?
How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
We can see you, hear you. We're good.
Nice. Nice. We are at work at Jane's right now. It is
So this is
exciting.
awesome. Because, how's the crowd today? It's a little chilly out, but good.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's actually funny. It's like it just now started picking up as we were doing this. So I might have to jump on and off to help some people, but it'll be great.
It makes it even better. This is fantastic.
Definitely. This is the full experience right here.
Yep. So, while you have a minute, can you tell everybody kind of who and where you are? I know you're one of our favorites, and we've been there a couple times.
Just a few. Not too many. Just a few. Well, my name is Scott Augsburger, and I am the beverage coordinator here at Findlay Market. And we are at Jane's Bar, which is on the Elm Street side of Findlay Market, which is the most historical the historical market in Ohio. So we are live right now here, and I will be making a hot drink today on this cold day out here at the market. So happy to be here.
I love that you guys are open. How late are you guys? How much? I can hear the streetcar going by.
Oh yeah, you'll hear it.
How many more weeks are you guys open outdoors for drinking?
We are open one more full week of the season, and then we go down to the weekends throughout December with the Christmas tree sales.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so come buy your Christmas tree down here in Findlay.
There you go. I love it. We'll be down there. And then next weekend, we can still come down and have a cocktail last weekend.
Oh, yeah. And it's going to be the nicest weekend. It's supposed to be like 50 or 60, I believe, next weekend.
So,
yeah, take advantage of the nice weather out here.
I love it. So we appreciate you being here. We've been doing our cocktail telethon. We started at 8 p.m. yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And we've gone nonstop. You are cocktail number 55 out of 7.
And you're still standing. That's crazy.
So you've got a special warm cocktail for us.
Yes. So what I have is, it's called the Fog over Findlay. The London Fog is one of my favorite tea drinks in the wintertime. It's kind of a coffee substitute. So to play along with hot drinks and hot toddy season, we thought we would do a nice little black tea infused whiskey cocktail.
I love this. Well, I'm going to try to play along at home. I followed your directions. I have made my own black tea infused bourbon.
Okay.
I do have some bourbon cream.
Yep. Any bourbon cream works. I'm using Boone County today because that is one of our sponsors here at the market. All of our spirits that we use are local spirits from the area, and they're based on sponsorship. So shout out to Boone County.
Absolutely. If I'm going to be looking them up.
All right. Should we start the cocktail?
Yes, please. I'm following.
All right. Right on. We're going to start with about one ounce of whiskey. I usually do 1 1/4. I have a heavy hand, so I like to drag a little bit. It's all right.
All right.
After that, we're going to do a nice 1/2 ounce of a vanilla tea syrup, a vanilla bean syrup.
All right. I do have that tea syrup. All right.
You can also add a little black tea to your syrup if you want more of a black tea flavor in the cocktail.
All right.
And then after that, it's super easy. You're just going to top it with some hot water. And you want to leave enough room at top for the bourbon cream or the Irish cream or whatever cream you would like to use. And I'm going to use about 2 ounces of that.
So 2 ounces of
Yep, and then you just want to whisk that in together, make sure it's nice and blended all together.
Right?
That was fun.
Right?
And then to top it off, we are going to use a little bit of grated cinnamon. You can use just powdered cinnamon if you like. I just like the grated cinnamon. It looks nice.
Wait, I think I have some. Charlotte, you're good. Hold on. I don't need it. You're gonna be proud of me. I think I do. I do. Look at this. You ready for this? Hold on. Fresh. All right, I got it. Ooh. All right, I'm coming in. Oh my God, that's fantastic.
It's delicious.
And I really pick up the hints of tea. Joe, I'm gonna give you this.
It goes so well with the bourbon. The black tea goes really well with the oaky and vanilla coming from the bourbon that you get. Being that it's around a 4-year bourbon, it kind of rounds it with the tannins. It's delicious.
Oh my gosh.
So I followed your instructions, and there's not a lot of black tea that you put in to infuse it, but you really can taste it.
Yeah. You can always double up. I like to go on the lighter side of it because it can get a little bitter when you oversteep tea. Also, bourbon already has a kind of natural tea-like flavor, especially when it waters down a little bit. So in a hot toddy, using that it's mostly bourbon in here, it definitely opens up a little bit more softer. Plays off that black tea really well.
Man, that's a freaking delicious. It's funny. We just came off of a warm drink, not intended. We have somebody over here. We made some glog, like some mulled wine sort of.
Oh, delicious!
Yeah,
one of my favorites. It's a perfect season for it. I mean, we're getting into it, so it's like get all the hot drinks you can, especially like going for Thanksgiving or a holiday party or Christmas party or whatever. They're the easiest ones to drink, minimal effort, but you can also juice them up real nice.
Yeah, the Fog Over Finley. I want to come. I want to try it fresh there, but I'm going to make this. This is a fun little drink. Not a hard one to make.
No. It's super simple, and that's like the best part about the drink originally. A London Fog is just a really nice deep English breakfast black tea, a vanilla syrup, and then some frothy hot cream on top. It's really not a whole lot there, but it's so delicious.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys. I love that you're open. I love that you're busy. I love that you're getting a little treat in here during the day.
Oh yeah, I just gotta keep sipping it to keep me warm out here. I think it's 23 degrees or something like this.
Yeah, that's. I have you on temperature, but you have me on sleep. So.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. It's all good. But I thank you for your time. We will try to get down. It really is. So if you aren't going down and hanging out at Finley Market on the weekends, to me it's such a great kind of beer garden area right there. But it's full bar. You have great cocktails. Obviously, summer and winter. And yeah, if you're not going down, it's just a great place to hang out. And normally got live music, things going on. So I'm a big fan.
And Joe's here. And Joe is also here. Joe's great.
Hey, I see him back there. What's up, Joe? It is fun that we get down there every once in a while. And our plan is to try to come visit this weekend and get one in before it's all done. And then we'll get our show.
Oh yeah, definitely. Come down and support. We'll be here.
All right. So, all right. Well, hey, I appreciate it. I'll let you guys get back. Thank you for literally taking time out of live being open and serving people and helping us for a few minutes. It was awesome.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for having me. This was great.
Absolutely. So, everybody out there watching, go grab a cocktail there after you donate to the coat drive. And that's what we need now. So, all right. Scott, have a great one. I appreciate your time, Scott.
You too.
All right.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right.
Have a good one.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
So that is a Cincinnati riff on a London Fog.
Yeah, how about that?
Like that.
No
pun intended.
No pun intended. So we're actually at time, aren't we?
We are.
Because that was supposed to be the next hour.
We're early by about 15 minutes.
Yeah, but that was our 2 o'clock,
that was
right?
at 2 o'clock, and it's 2:06.
Yeah. So why don't we do this? We got to switch it.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah. So let's. So folks, what we're going to do? We're going to take a few minutes. We're going to switch it. Come back, and then we're gonna get started back up. We're gonna take a few minutes to get this place clean, get it ready. We'll be right back. So get ready. We're gonna invite everybody back in as we get cleaned up and